we're off to a great start. It's Saturday. Welcome to Saturday. For some reason, my pack was pushing my chest down, and it felt like I had a rock under my boob. It's fine. We're good today. 14 miles. Derek is with me for the first 2 because he has 5 with a magic mile. And yeah, nothing really. Little bit of a later start this morning, which is fine because we don't really have anything to do like time-wise this afternoon. So it's like 9:30 almost. 9:15, 9:30. Yep. We are 14 miles. Let's go do it. Let's go do 14 miles. All right, 2 miles in, Derek's about to start his magic mile, and guess what? It's raining. Yay! As Derek said, there was a 26% chance of rain, and that 26% chance of rain is right on top of us right now. So that's fun. At least I packed a extra shirt for when I'm done because I'm already sweaty and it's already raining really hard. So, yep, just gonna go finish up the next 12 miles. So I'm like 2 3/4 of the way in, and I've already stopped twice to take rocks out of my shoes. So this is gonna be a fun run. Yeah, my body is really tired, but we're gonna push through and just do what we can. 4 miles in, 10 to go. Yay! That still sounds like a lot. I just stopped to chat with 2 ladies who had like big hiking packs on to see what they were training for. A 4-day hike in Colombia. One of them just had hip surgery. Like, that is bad. Not bad, like bad, but like badass. Anyway, I am trekking along. Starting to feel like a little less stiff. So usually that's what happens somewhere between 3 and 4 miles for me. But I'm just getting it done any way possible and enjoying listening to some music. And yeah, I'm listening to This Is Taylor Swift on Spotify, in case you are ever wondering. It is either Taylor Swift or a playlist called Mint. So yeah, I'll link them down below if I remember. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit. For me. Next clip for you. So my training run plan forever and always is to front load the hills as much as I can. And this one is like 5 miles in, and like the first hill on this little piece of trail is hard, and I'm like, oh, this one's so hard. But then I always forget about this second one, which is basically like super steep, like kind of long, not long, but like maybe like 0.1 steep. And then you get to a plateau, and then you just have like one of those little like super steep leg killers. So I'm just recovering from that. I tried to run as much as I could, but it wasn't a lot. But it was more than nothing. Halfway done! I could just turn around and run that whole thing again, but I'm not going to. I've got other places to go without backtracking too much. Pace is slow, good, slow. And my hat is just like dripping sweat. So part of it probably is from the rain. Feeling better, feeling a lot better. My legs have loosened up. I do need to get some dry needling, I think, which don't want to do that, but it is what it is. And yeah, halfway done. In like 3 miles, I start my 10 by 30, so I get to walk a little bit more each mile. 8 miles in, and a little update about rocks in my shoes. There have been 4. So that is averaging 1 every 2 miles. So you can just still do math. I am keeping a decent pace, especially because I just hit a wall. Yeah, my legs were good for a while, and then all of a sudden, like somewhere in the middle of that mile, they started feeling very heavy again. Yeah, maybe it's because I was running a little faster. Huh. Yeah, still feeling good. Just hit that little wall and my legs are now like, when are we gonna be done? And the answer is 6 miles. Yay. All right, gotta keep going. Talk to you guys in the next one. Just hit 9 miles and I'm walking up the last of the big hills. I keep thinking that this run is 16 miles and then remembering that it's only 14. So my runner's math is like, shoot, 7 more miles to go. And I'm like, oh wait, no, only 5. So that's like a good thing, I guess, that I only have 5 miles to go. I can do 5 miles. To be honest, I could do 7 miles, but that is not what I have to do today. So I'm gonna finish walking up this incline and then get back to it. Starting at mile 10, I have 10 by 30-30s each mile, walk the rest of the mile. So I will check in after my first 10 by 30-30. So it's like what, 5 minutes? You do 5 minutes of anything, right? All right, time to get up and over this hill and resume. Evil little birds. Yeah. I have to make a correction. 10 by 30-30 is 10 minutes. Because it's 1 minute for each round. Yep, that's where we are. The math, it keeps on mathing. Anyway, it is starting to rain a lot heavier, but I am at mile 10.72 and getting it done, feeling very fatigued, but it's nothing like it's gonna be in a couple of weeks. Or nothing like it's gonna be tomorrow, when my coach said that she wanted me to focus on vert, and I told Derek that, and if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know that Derek loves him some vert. So he has planned a route on the Appalachian Trail for us to do, and he thinks we can get 12 miles in 5 hours. We'll see about that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this mile up, do my next round of 10 by 30-30 and check in then. It is pouring now. 11.7 into this thing and it is pouring. So the hold please. Let me keep walking and unpause my watch. Hold please. So it is pouring rain, and for whatever reason, the 10 by 30-30s are harder than just like a mile of straight 30-30s. Maybe it's because I'm running a little faster, because even though I don't have a time goal, my brain just goes there like, oh, you gotta go faster because you're gonna walk and you're not walking very fast and blah, 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 blah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm still in good spirits. Like, I'm just really tired and really fatigued. And I just keep telling myself this is, as Derek just said to me, this is where mental toughness is made. Derek or David Goggins, you know, one of the two was texting me from Derek's phone. But yeah, this is where mental toughness is made. And it sure is tough, but I'm gonna push through it and I'm gonna get my distance done because I am stubborn like that. So if I'm nothing else, I'm stubborn. Anybody who knows me in person will tell you that. Hey, I'm in the car. So I got 14.64 miles because I overshot a little bit just to make sure I got the mileage done. And my phone was like wet, so like sweaty and wet from the rain. So, and my fingers are like swollen, and anyway, long story short, I couldn't open my phone anymore. So here we are. It went pretty well. I was just trying to like use that whole, this is where mental toughness is built. I was trying to be like, okay, you've only got like, you know, you've got 1 down, 9 more to go of the 30-30s. Just any trick that I could do to get myself to just get through it. My calf right now is like, and I have to drive. It's the calf that I drive with. Anyway, I don't drive with my calf, you know what I mean. I feel good. I feel accomplished. Like, there was never a point where I was like, I'm not going to finish this. This is like, I'm not going to do it. I just had to like tell myself, like, you can walk in 9 more rotations, or, you know, just, you can run slower, you can do this, you can do that. So I just had to sort of like tell myself that, like, you know, everything was going to be okay. And, like, that I can do it. I've done it before, and can do it again. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go home. Derek is making me coffee. Even though I have a soda, I'm gonna drink this soda also, because I'm a caffeine addict. And there's nothing better than chips and soda after a run. So anyway, I will check in tomorrow on our hike. I will talk to you guys in tomorrow for me, the next clip for you. So I'll see you then. Love me some bridges. Good morning. It is Sunday, April something or another, like the last Sunday of April. Yep. And we are out on the Appalachian Trail. We're doing a 5-hour hike. Derek is right there. Can't cut him out of this frame, but he'll just keep his head down and whatever. He's antisocial. We are like 0.13 into this hike, and we're already crossing railroad tracks. The good or the bad side of the tracks?
I like it.
Okay. I went through a phase a while back, like last year, where I was watching people vlog their Appalachian Trail through hikes. And I was like, I can do that. That would be awesome. Point 2 into this uphill that will go on for at least a mile. I'm winded. Yep. Trying to get my hiking legs. Not to hike a through hike, but come on, this is ridiculous. I can run, hopefully I can run a 50 miler, but these hills are killing me. Although we're not tracking miles today like we did last hike, I wanted to say that that first mile was directly uphill, and I am just like, I don't know if you can tell right now, but I am drenched in sweat, like kind of like I was yesterday with running in the rain and sweating. So that's fun. It's getting in my eyes, and yeah, having a good time out here on the trail. But no, really, doing well. Just taking our time, trying to get up the hill. It's about time on feet and vert, and apparently these weird chirping noises out here in the woods. I don't know, that's what Derek said at least. Anyway, we are kind of on a flat for right now. Like, it's a gradual incline, but not like anything crazy. Yeah. just rocking and rolling, seeing how, I want to see how far we get, even though it's not about distance. It's still fun to see how far we can hike in 5 hours. So, and then have that as like a little jumping off point. On the menu for the first fuel break of the hike is little peanut butter sandwiches that I made earlier and then shoved in my little pack here. So they look a little squished, but they're still gonna be delicious. So yeah, we're gonna try this because apparently they have little peanut butter sandwiches and whatnot on aid stations. So hopefully eventually they will release what they're gonna have at the aid station, because the race director for the Damn Yeti, I think he said in his last email that he was gonna update that soon. So hopefully soon that will be updated, and then I can, my next hike, which will be my last hike, I can try some of that stuff. But for now, peanut butter sandwiches. We've been hiking for a little while, and we've started our descent downhill so we can go back uphill. Derek stepped off the trail for a second, and I am just hiking forward without him. Apparently he'll catch up. Not sure how long it's been since I checked in, but we just got up some pretty steep incline, and yeah, my legs are really tired, and you never really know how out of shape you are until you walk up a mountain. So let that be a pro tip to anybody out there. Try walking up a mountain if you think you're really in shape. It's a very humbling experience. We just stopped at one of the shelters on the AT to check it out, but there were a few people in there, so I didn't film anything. Maybe on the way back, if we go back down there, there won't be as many people, and I can film it. But it was actually a really nice shelter. So if I were ever hiking the AT, through hiking, I mean, I guess I'm close enough to home that I'd probably just go stay with my parents for like a 0 day, or Derek or whatever, if he wasn't with me or at our house or whatever. But it's a pretty nice shelter. So anyway, we're back on the uphill. We are just about to the place that we want to take a slight rest and then turn around and go back. Got pretty warm out here, but that's okay. It's still a beautiful day, and it's very nice in the trees. It's a lot cooler than I think it would be if we were in direct sunlight the whole time. So thankful for that. Yeah, I am feeling very, very tired, but again, this is just part of the training. So we're just walking along. This way has not been as much of an incline as Derek had said that he thought it was. The biggest incline was that first mile. This has just been more like gradual and steady. So it's been a little bit easier to cover a little bit more distance. And yeah, we're just walking along. Derek was explaining to me heart rate and carbs and how to fuel like ideal heart rate zones and whatnot. But yeah, we're just having a nice day hiking through the woods. So we're at Mosby Campground, and this is the spring that they direct you to. I am gonna go with, if the stream is fuzzy, you probably shouldn't probably shouldn't drink from it. I mean, obviously you're gonna filter it and boil it and whatnot, but still, I wouldn't risk that. Oh. Okay, did you hear that? This is the campground, the Mosby campground. Spot there, spot right there, and then there's one up there, and then up this little path right here. And they have like some benches that you can sit on, and got a little fire pit. So Derek and I are just gonna take a short rest here. So we stopped to rest at the campground, have some snacks, ate the rest of my peanut butter sandwich, had an Oreo a while back, and then Derek shared some of his pretzels with me, even though I have some in my bag. Got a little bit of water in me, and peed for the first time in the woods in God knows how long. Yes. Anyway, we're gonna get up and head back, see how long. We're like over halfway through the time that we're supposed to go, but we, you know, as you know, it was mostly uphill. So we're gonna see how long it takes us to get back. Might be over 5 hours, might be under 5 hours. We don't know. So I will check in a little while as we make our way back to the car. The way back has been a lot faster than the way up. We were averaging about 2 miles per hour on the way up, and it's been less than an hour, and we are just hitting 2 miles from when we stopped to rest, which is what we thought was going to happen because the incline and whatnot. So we are almost back to the shelter, and if there's nobody there, I will show it to you this time. So stay tuned. All right, welcome to Denton Shelter. This is a really nice shelter area. That's why I really wanted to show it, just in case you're interested. So there's some campsites over this way. So if you want a tent camp, you can go over that way. And then there is a nice little picnic area right here. And this is the shelter itself right here. It's got some nice big Adirondack style chairs. There is a horseshoe pit over there. And then if you come up here, there's like some bench. There's a nice bench over there, some nice chairs, and then a little platform where you can set up. So it looks like you can sleep up there or all along this way. And then you can sleep up there too. So right here, it directs you to the shower area, which is gonna be right down there. This looks like a bear bag hanging place. And then if you walk down this way to the left of the shelter, you will get to the shower area. Looks like there is some water here too. But yeah, here's a little shower area right here. I don't know how you get in there, but here we are. Maybe it's on the other side. Yep, there we go. So there's your outdoor shower. To the right of the shelter, if you're looking at the shelter straight on, there is a privy. So here is the privy. There are a lot of bees down here. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna walk slow. So yeah, there's the privy where you can use the outhouse. I peed in the woods. So there's that. Here is the sign for the Denton shelter right here. And then it points you to the shelter, and the spring is back the way that we came. And it'll tell you when you come out which way's north and which way is south. Because Lord knows if you're doing a through hike, you do not want to backtrack. So yeah, and it tells you from this way too, obviously, if you're coming down from the north. Well, found a little snake here. Looks like it's just a baby. but it is most definitely alive. In true Derek fashion, he's trying to kill me. You can't really tell, but that back there is so steep and in direct sunlight. And we're not even done with the incline yet. We're just taking a break. I'm just taking a break. Derek is walking forward because he is a robot chicken. But yeah, it is gotten very, very hot out here and I am almost out of water, so that's fun. My emotional support water is almost gone. So we are trucking along and we've got like a mile and a half left. So who knows how long this is gonna take, but it's gonna be over 5 hours. So if you are ever training for a marathon, a half marathon, a 50-miler, or whatever, and you think that you're in shape, I will let you borrow Derek so he can take you on a 10-mile hike that will humble the frick out of you. We just walked up, like mile 8 has been almost completely uphill. We are 8.88 now and we are finally flat. But yeah, mile 8 has been basically uphill. So like, and steep uphill. I'm not even talking like gradual. I can do gradual, that's fine. But like super steep. Had to stop a couple times to catch my breath. And it was also really sunny because why not? Let's just throw some real warm sun in there just to make things a little harder. But we've made it to the top and we're gonna start our descent in just a minute. And then we'll be back at the car. So I guess the hard part of this hike is over, maybe, hopefully. So that is where we came from, up on top of the rocks. We also went up that way. And for whatever reason, the loose rocks were a lot worse on the way down than they were on the way up. But that up there is where we came from, so. Yeah, we just scrambled down all of those loose rocks. That was fun. We've made it back to the railroad tracks, which means that we are pretty much done with this hike. There's Derek going ahead. But yeah, we're almost done with this hike. I will check in when we get to the car and give you the final mileage and time. This was a hard one. It was really hard, but it was good. It was nice to be out here for as long as we were out here. And yeah. Anyway, I will check in a few minutes. Okay, just like that, we are back in the car and we are all done. We ended up with 5 hours and 40 minutes. It's supposed to be a 4 to 5 hour hike. We're fine. And we did like 10.4 miles or something like that. So yeah, that will do it for this week in training. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already yet, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you're notified every time I post on this channel. Also, if you have a friend who would like this kind of content, why don't you go ahead and share this video with them and see if they would like it. It would really help my channel grow and get out to more people just like you, because you are amazing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.